All right, so can you introduce the name and mission of your group briefly?
Sure.
Sure, so we are the UPenn chapter of the College Diabetes Network, and our mission is to bring together people who have diabetes, people who are supporters of those who have diabetes, and people who are just interested in diabetes to come together to form a community. We have social events, we have speakers, we have fundraising opportunities that are focused on building that community around diabetes.
Okay. What have you accomplished this year?
Yeah, so this year we've held a couple sort of larger group meetings. Should we do a walk this year? Okay, so this year we haven't done quite as much as we've done in the past.
You can talk about the past in the general terms, yeah, just
Okay,
say, like,
sure.
in the past we've
Sure, okay. So in the past as a group, we have focused on doing events specifically for people with diabetes. So the majority of the people in our in these meetings have type 1 diabetes, and we just kind of talk about some of the challenges of living with diabetes on campus. We talk about resources that are available, and just kind of be there to support one another. We've done a lot of volunteering at the Children's Hospital. Some things we've done is work at a conference called Living Well with Diabetes Conference, where basically we talk to parents and their children about sort of how to go through the different stages of life with diabetes. We've done some walks to raise money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, American Diabetes Association, and we've done some volunteering just in the local diabetes community as well. And we have tried to reach out to some other colleges in the Philadelphia area for those chapters to do kind of multi-chapter meetings.
Okay, cool. How would you like to see your group expand or improve in the future?
I think that we'd like our group to expand and that we would like it to grow. We're also broadening our basis a little bit. As Hannah mentioned before, we were kind of focusing on those with diabetes, but I think that we're talking about it and realizing that diabetes doesn't just affect you, it also affects everyone around you. So all of your roommates and friends are really supporters of you and your diabetes, and so we really want to engage those people in our group too. So if there is someone with diabetes who wants to come, they're more than welcome to bring all their friends, and that it's more of a community building, so not just between diabetics themselves. Also, we really want people who are interested in diabetes, especially people that might be in nursing or pre-med. You're going to come into contact with people with diabetes, so the more you can know about us, and the best way you can do that is really by talking to people who have the disease, then the better care they're going to be able to give. So we want to kind of broaden it up to anyone who's interested in what we're doing is welcome to come see what we're about.
Okay, great. What do you look for in a new member? You could talk in terms of experience or character traits, anything.
Okay, so our chapter is really open to anyone who's interested in diabetes. In the past, as Hannah mentioned, the majority of our students have been people with type 1 diabetes, just who are interested in meeting other people on campus, looking to kind of, there's a very special connection between people who have diabetes, there's a kind of unspoken understanding that you understand the daily challenges of living with the disease, so we're very open and welcoming to anyone. Particularly, if people have diabetes and maybe have not been, as Hannah and I are very open about having type 1 diabetes, not everyone is, so if there are people who maybe in the past have not been as comfortable about, talking to other people about the disease, coming to our group, being with people who are welcoming of it, and willing to share our experiences just to help improve, your college experience, we would definitely look for you as well. And just anyone who's interested in being a supporter of someone with diabetes or just interested in diabetes in general.
Okay, great. What is the time commitment, or how regularly do you meet?
So the time commitment's pretty relaxed. We meet once a month we have kind of this social event celebration we celebrate birthdays and something we call diet birthdays. So diet birthdays are the anniversary of your diagnosis with diabetes. So we celebrate for our diabetic members their diet birthdays, and then for diabetic members and non-diabetic members their actual birthdays. So we have those as kind of a social gathering for everyone just to come together. The point of our meetings are to get everyone to be close and kind of have that connection. So these kind of birthday parties are a good way of doing that. And then we have other events that are kind of fit into those depending on what's going on. So we have the Living Well with Diabetes Conference is an event, and we had a diabetes fair for people on campus to kind of educate our peers, and those are probably once a month, once every 2 months, depending on just kind of when they happen.
Okay, and then the last question is, what can a potential new member get out of joining the group?
So a potential new member can really, if you have diabetes, just become part of a community of people, of other students on campus who are your supporters. We're there for you. We want to help you. There are a lot of challenges living with diabetes. Say, how do you tell your roommate and your friends that you've just met that you have diabetes and help them understand the situation that you might be in? How do you work about going through the dining halls or talking to your professors about managing your blood sugars during an exam? There are a lot of different factors that play into maintaining a healthy life on campus, and so where you can really gain support, and it's really, as much as you want to put in, we'll give back to you. So we're very open to anyone like that. And again, people without diabetes, we're just there to help educate you and help you learn to support other people who have diabetes as well.
And on a lesser note even, sometimes if you have just a really bad diabetes day or you get a new Dexcom and you're really excited about it, it's nice when there's someone else there who really gets it, because sometimes it can be hard when other people don't quite get what you're talking about. So the CDN is a really great group for that. And also, for everyone who doesn't have diabetes who's interested, you can learn a lot.
Okay, cool. If there's any last message or something you want to get edited into the video, now's the time.
Sure. I guess one thing I wanted to put in, so I actually founded this chapter of the College Diabetes Network 4 years ago. 15 years ago, when I was 6 years old, I was actually diagnosed with type 1 diabetes over at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and I've been receiving care there ever since, continued through college and everything. And the diabetes community there at that hospital has been absolutely amazing, and just given me the ability to live a perfectly normal life. And so that's kind of what I envisioned when I got into Penn. I really wanted to make an impact in the Penn community, kind of as a way to give back to that community that gave me the skills that I needed. And so I founded this chapter sort of with that goal in mind, and it's been really exciting to see how it's grown over the past 4 years, and I'm excited to really pass it on to Hannah Casper now, since I'll be graduating in May.
Okay, cool. You don't want to say
Thanks.
anything else? Okay. All right.